Hello and happy Thursday. Welcome to Creative Chaos. I'd like to first say thank you to our house band, Chill Kid. Real great guy, and I really love that music video that he did. Um, so thank you again, Chill Kid, for being the house band tonight. And welcome everybody. If you don't know what Creative Chaos is, it's a show that we host indie creators on, or as I like to say, fascinating people creating fantastic things outside the mainstream. And we've got a group tonight, but first, I would normally bring in Batman, but he's running late tonight. So I'm gonna pitch on my own. Flip City Magazine is always the sponsor of Creative Chaos. This is why I do it. So I just want to check in with our campaign running live right now on Fund My Comic. And if you're interested in checking it out for yourself, you will go to fundmycomic.com/flipcity23. And wait, is he here? Hello, friend.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Thank you. Oh my God. You messed me up a little bit. I'm sorry. I have to confess it's your fault.
Oh, what
You
I
gave me the
do?
password. You gave me the password all in capitals, and I know Cosmic only uses underscores. Look,
Oh, that's a funny frame to freeze on. All right, I'm going to assume that Batman kind of ran out of juice for Steam there.
can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Yeah, okay.
Find some
Yeah,
Wi-Fi, bro.
I'm trying. I'm getting there. Hold on. I just came from synagogue. Tonight was Simchas Torah, where we honor and celebrate the receiving of the Torah scroll. So that was
What
tonight. But
what kind of parties are those? Like more fun,
um
somber?
Yeah, these are the more fun celebrations. This is where we get to carry the Torah around. We have dinner, have some drinks, and we dance with the Torah scrolls that we have. And we have 12 of them. So we broke out eight of the 12 and we carry them around, dance and sing lots of prayers. So, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
religious events and parties that involve singing are always fun.
Yes, these were fun. Whereas earlier on in the month, we had Rosh Hashanah is the head of the new year, and Kippur, which follows, and Yom Kippur is the day of fasting, day of in a row. Ted's coach, Harvest, of course, into it. So, yeah, it's been eventful, and I think we have a show to do tonight, don't we?
We do, and I didn't hear about the last 1 minute of what you were talking about. And I'm assuming it's going out live that way, and it's not just me.
Okay.
So, so
I was
yeah,
talking about the Jewish holidays and how we went from Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur to Sukkot to Simchas Torah. So there's like literally 4 or 5 holidays all in a row, back to back to back. And that's what I was talking about. But sorry about that, guys, if you didn't catch that. But we have a show to do. So why don't we get on with the show?
we do,
After
we
you
do.
like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get the notifications.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for remembering that. I always forget. Um,
Absolutely.
yes. Oh, let's see what Tim Allen has to say. The Bat-Fi is broken, needs to head back to the Bat Cave. Sounds that way.
Yes, I'm back in the back cave now, so we're good.
All right. Okay, cool. I was just doing a quick pitch. I wanted to check in with our funding campaign that we launched last Friday. So we're coming up on a week.
Yes. How are we doing?
We funded. We're at 108% over on Fund My Comic.
Nice.
Woo!
Very
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you, Cause, for the overlay. That's fun. Anyway, so if you guys want to go check out our campaign, you just go to fundmycomic.com/flipcity23. And as part of our podcast tour, I am going on the Salty and Savage show right after Creative Chaos, and I set up a cool thing to send people from YouTube straight over there. Scott will be there before me, holding the fort down, and then I'll be joining him right after this stream. All right, cool. Let's get into our guests. I'm just gonna start with their trailer or their teaser that they've got up on Indiegogo right now. Let's take a
Yes,
look.
ma'am.
What? I told you to keep an eye on the Rockin'. All right, I've got here live with me right now Justin Belmont and Hojo, the creator and director, and also the writer. Hojo is the writer. I've got that all right. And then eventually John Dillard's going to be visiting us out as well. Hi, guys.
Thanks for inviting us.
What's up? Thanks, man.
You're very welcome. All right, Belmont, I'm throwing it to you because I think I've seen you do, of course, since you're the creator, a really great elevator pitch. Why don't you tell everybody what Pencils Down is?
It's a satire comic. It's about an artist that loses his job at the Big Two, and he wants to get his revenge. So he busts out his old Ouija board and tries to summon a demon. But what happens is his pencil falls onto the board and comes alive. And he's angry, and he doesn't like woke.
Oh, sounds like there's potential for a lot of hilarity to ensue then.
Yeah, Hojo did a good job. It's like a National Lampoon's vacation type humor.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, like
Uh,
Ren and Stimpy.
have you enjoyed writing it, Hojo?
I did. I had like there were a couple of times when I was laughing out loud when I was writing it. I don't really, to be honest, now I don't really remember how like he came up with I can't remember how the concept came up. I can't remember how he pitched it to me, or he's like we were in a DM group and he's just like, and then he did a sidebar. He's like, "You want to write this?" I was like, "Yeah," and then I thought about it and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I want something. I want some because I know the background, the meat and potatoes behind this, and I was just like, yeah, this needs to be brought back into public consciousness. Like people need to remember like what these people tried to do. Um, but I tried to make it funny, super funny, and absorbing all of the things that because I just came into this whole thing like about 2.5 years ago, and all of these personalities and cameos were like larger than life figures, and so I went the Mad Magazine route, and I was like, okay, well, I will really show you what these people. I'm going to hold up the mirror to all of these people.
Uh-huh.
So,
I think it's why I'm most excited to see and read this whole story because you're doing the satire parody thing. I don't know all the meat and potatoes about everything, but it sounds like you're writing it in a way that even if people didn't know who you were satirizing, it's
oh, it's
still
still funny.
hilarious.
It's still
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From start to finish, because people are just gonna be like seeing some of this, like what? Like a giant pencil without legs floating through and like busting through walls. Like that in itself is funny, and like the puns and like the one-liners, and Belmont came up with the idea of the pencil sharpener Gatling gun, and you know how these things go in like creative groups that just like somebody says this and somebody says that.
Yeah,
Just,
of course.
yeah.
That sounds really fun to write
Yeah,
together,
it was
actually.
fun. Like I pretty much did it in like 2 days, and then like went through and did my self edits and did my story beats and made sure everything tied together. And then Aldous edited it. And he gave me very few notes. There were like one page where he's like, "This doesn't land." This, and then I fixed it. So it was easy. It was easy for him to edit. It was easy for me to take directions. It was a great premise. I thought it was hilarious. Like I was like, "Yeah, this guy deserves it."
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so you guys are you set a goal. I think I recall from social media of launching when you got 100 signups over on Indiegogo. And that happened, gosh,
Yeah.
it's been over a week, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hit our goal. We are over 100 signups. The first 100 backers who sign up and back a physical tier will get an engraved pencil. And we're going to be launching on October 29th on Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And that's going to be on
Boom.
Katie Did's channel and also my channel. We're going to simulcast. So I was trying to get as much reach as possible. I know. I hope it does well. I think everybody's going to enjoy it. If you want to laugh again, this is the kind of book you want to read.
The healing could begin
Yeah.
for 12 pages
Well,
at least.
you know, there's nothing better than humor to use as a tool to heal. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Because I mean, the way like you go see a comic, say they're an insult comic, they'll go around the room and shit on everybody, and it's like a roast, man. Like, I mean, people like a good roast. That's why those were so popular in the 70s. Like, if you watch the Dean Martin roast, they're hilarious. So, but we all have to be able to laugh at ourselves to just maybe for at least for a little bit, put some of this bullshit behind us, right?
I say all bullshit should go behind.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants that in front of them.
Nope.
Well, you guys seem like really serious tonight.
Yeah, what's going
Oh.
on?
Yeah. Belmont, are you not stoned? I'm just kidding.
I am,
Are
but
you
I
too
just
stoned?
I just did a stream, so I'm
No,
like
that's right. You had to
gaining my
maintain.
win
Yeah,
back.
yeah. All right, there you go. Well, I mean, this and Dillard being brought on board because I think Justin thought originally that was who he wanted because I said he has if you look at what was a Canadian Tussle, the way he did some of that
Yep.
the trailer got that big Ren and Stimpy was I can't pronounce his last name, it was like Crickfalusi. That's how I used to pronounce it because that's what I read when I was a kid. But I had Ren and Stimpy in mind, and I was like, Dillard would be great for this. And so I kind of wrote it and tailored to what he can do as an artist. Like some of these panels where he's like slapping the guy and like holding him up. Like I'm like, Dillard could nail that.
Gave
'Cause
him
he
like
loves
pointy nipples.
Yeah,
Dude.
he loves that shit. He's like, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna draw this. Yeah, I got it. He's got it.
Dude, I'm excited for when he gets back from getting his cigarettes so we can talk more about that.
Yeah, and he knows the lore too, so he added some stuff, that like just made it better, which is what a good artist does.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah,
And-
you want to laugh harder than you were expecting to.
Oh God, when
the
I got
art
some
comes
of these
back.
when Justin showed me some of these pages, I was like, oh yes, because I had kind of forgotten about it because he sat on this for a little bit because we had to a couple panels have been updated for a modern audience. Just because some of the stuff wouldn't have made sense, like a year and a half. Some of the jokes wouldn't land,
Right?
and we've had to retool a few things. But it's like a creative process. It's never going to be done until it's done. Is the way I see it. We could change. I wouldn't. There aren't that many things I would change now, but like, I'm always open to Dillard. Like, oh, what do you think about this? I'm going to add this. Like, whatever makes it funny, whatever makes people want to read it and laugh their asses off, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I-
I love talking about comic art coming back, actually,
Yeah.
because sounds like Dillard does almost the same thing our lead parody artist Ben does. And he puts all kinds of extra shit in the panels
Yeah.
that we weren't expecting
Yep.
that just make us die and hides Easter eggs everywhere, and it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dillard, he was drawing a page. He's like, you got a lot of real estate here. I could throw a lot of stuff in here. Who should I put in here? So I just started, rattling off names and giving him ideas, and then he added to it. And just you're gonna see all kinds of Easter eggs, cameos.
Yeah, it's a
Other
love letter
people's-
to the chat, man, too. Backers, people that's been around and supported the community and all that. It's great.
I want to
I just
include,
want to.
everybody.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Justin. I want to say hello. I didn't get to say hello to you, brother. Good to see you back.
What's up, Bruce?
Hanging in there, brother. Loving
Hey.
loving my smokes. I
Hey,
got my complete set.
Oh, that's
But
right. I was hoping that you would be home and be able to show his the statue. Didn't you buy that last time Justin was
I
here?
have everything in the storage office. I have to pull it out. But
Oh,
yeah, I could dig it out. I could dig it out before the end of the show.
I
I
got a
just
book
want to
too.
say, I just want to say, I very much love the symbiotic Venom Eddie Brock relationship that I'm hearing from Hojo and Dillard and how they put it together so well. Because I got that same kind of Ren and Stimpy vibe. What is it, Mr. Toast, isn't it, or Super Toast?
Powdered Toast
Is
Man.
like
Powder
this
Toast Man.
Oh God.
powder
Oh God.
That's it. So it's like that kind of imagery is what I saw when I saw the character. So I found that interesting, and so now it makes sense. It really
Yep.
clicked with me. So thank you for making that, the Ren and Stimpy segue. Now I understand, and it was very much Powder Toast Man. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that imagery.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a good I
Well,
don't
that's
even know
where
Dillard knew that. Is probably subconsciously he's like, oh, this is gonna be good.
subconsciously, yeah.
Yeah.
But you said he has that Ren and Stimpy vibe,
He
so that
can.
makes sense.
Oh my God. Like the buckler stuff he did with that I think he just did with like copics, like alcohol markers. I just saw like a big face, like a big 11x17 he did. And I was like, oh, and I had that in the back of my mind. I was like, that's great. That would work.
Nice.
Let him do that.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I'm gonna bamf out for a little bit. I'm listening, and I'll
Yep.
jump in when I have another comment. But go ahead, guys.
hey, Bruce, actually, do you have to go? Because I forgot to go into your segment, your very,
Yes,
very special segment.
we do a segment. We do a segment called Fanboy with Us, and I think Dillard just stepped in.
Yeah, and
Hey, Dillard.
I think also it would be a great way to welcome him. Welcome him
I
is
think we
to
could
go
start
into
with
fanboys for us, and all of you guys answer as quickly as you can. It doesn't matter if you speak over each other because they're real short, rapid fire questions. So,
Yes.
Cause, can we go into that segment real quick?
So these are a series of 5 or 6 rapid answer questions I'm going to shoot at you. And I want the first thing that comes to your mind. And this is how we get to know you guys a little bit more by what your favorites are. So the first movie, your favorite movie, what is it?
Tremors.
Gladiator.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
Ooh, nice variety, gentlemen. Nice variety. Okay. All right. So, second question. Favorite artist, and it can be paint, it can be any medium, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be comics. Favorite artist.
For me, it's Barry Windsor Smith.
Nice.
John Dillard.
I knew it. I knew.
I knew that was it.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. I'm pretty partial to Mark Silvestri.
Ooh, all right. Interesting. Old school, going back to the
Well, Neil Adams, I guess I would say. Like that's the one that like visually, like the way his panel breakdowns, I like is the best.
nice. I'm actually trying to get his daughter to come on the show. I know his daughter
Oh, nice.
from the local Comic Cons here in New York City, so I'm trying to get her to come on the show. Z is an old friend of mine from I forgot, Big Apple Comic Con. She's
Mhm.
very good friends with the promoter, and so we'll see. I'm trying to
Nice.
get her to come on. But all right, next question, gentlemen. Could be anything you eat, but your favorite food.
Pizza.
Pepperoni pizza, to be exact.
Uh, yeah. I don't need
Dillard's
anything
eating
more than
now.
pepperoni.
Oh,
Dillard's eating
steak.
now.
Steak. Yeah, I like steak.
Meat and potatoes guy like me. Good for you, brother. Good for you. All right. Very good. Your favorite drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, it does not matter.
Mexican Coke
Beer.
for me.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
Who
drink
said
that
Mexican?
much.
Who said Mexican Coke? There you go,
Right.
Justin. All right.
There's this stuff. It's like a icy, like a frozen icy, like a slushy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's by the brand called Jarritos, and it's
Oh, yeah.
pineapple.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Pineapple.
Doritos. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yep. Doritos.
This guy knows what I'm
Jarritos.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool. Hojo, what did you say?
What was the question? Oh, beer. I mean, I brew beer, so yeah, I like beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what, Hojo? I don't know if you know this, but Cosmic Grandpa, who is our producer here on the show, the man behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz himself, is a former brewery owner. He owned the microbrewery Penn Brewing down in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
And we have a show called Three Beermen every Sunday night that we do. And we talk about beer, pop culture, and technology.
Yeah, I
So
met
you're-
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
The last
that's right
time I
up
was
our
here.
alley.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
So you're
I
a beer man too.
I got a fucking medal.
There you
Nice.
go.
Congratulations.
Is he a beer man? This guy
Yeah.
doesn't even own
No,
sleeves.
No, I did. Hey, asshole! I just got out of the shower and I gotta get up at 3 a.m. I didn't know I had to have my camera on at first. I was like, "Fucking Zoom! God damn it! I haven't used Zoom in 2 years." But
Oh
no.
no.
I mean, I pulled a Dillard. I was like, I got a fucking medal. I'm legit.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
love craft beer. That would be
I
my
love my
favorite drink.
stouts.
It
Craft
was for a
beer,
stout.
I'm a stout man.
Yeah.
I'm a stout man, tried and true. All right. So now it could be any medium, but I want to know your favorite character.
Oh, I guess we'll keep it with
Okay.
comics. You know, we're all comic guys. Mine's the Hulk.
Justin?
Favorite character? Man, that's a tough one.
Smokes the
It's like,
puffs.
it's like naming your favorite child.
I know, right?
Any medium,
probably-
TV, movie, comics, whatever.
Probably Wolverine, I'd say.
Okay.
Ooh. I
And
told you
Dillard-
guys. I told you guys last time. Professor Dumbledore from Harry Potter.
Oh, you did.
Right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Very
What
cool.
a
All
character!
right. Last and final question for the evening from me. Fan favorite. What is your favorite band?
Oh shit, man! You can't ask me that.
I like the
gonna go-
Offspring. I'm a
I'm
big
gonna go-
Offspring fan.
There you go. Okay. Offspring.
Hmm.
Justin?
I like the Doors.
Oh, dude, I love the Doors.
Old
Oh,
school. Old school.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, down here I have Rush posters. I have two Doors posters. Pink Floyd. It really depends on the day of the week, to be honest. with
Hojo,
you.
I don't think you got out of high school. You got posters on your walls?
Yeah. That's a funny story because they're all from high school and stuff like that. And every apartment I was ever at, like, I kept them. And when I moved in with my wife, not a big posters on the wall fan, if you didn't know. So I have to condense them down here in the basement into a big long hallway. They're everywhere in the hallway, and that's it. No posters
they
anywhere in the
at least-
house.
What the
Are they
hell
at
is
least
wrong
framed?
with wives? They all
No,
play. They all
right?
play like they're so grown up. You know?
Yeah. Like we were gonna have
That's why I
always
got
put
rid of
pictures of
mine.
my family. Yeah.
Hojo, I have to ask you, do you have them framed and hanging, or are they just put up on the wall?
No, they don't have corners because they've been ripped in so many tacks and being drunk with my friends in the army. Like, no. Now I use poster putty.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm an
Okay.
adult. I'm an adult now. I use poster putty.
It works. It works. All right. God bless. God bless.
Yep.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you for playing Fanboy with us. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
right.
Hey, Dillard got here. That's cool. I just want to let you know how much Hojo was saying he has a man crush on you.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
say
I
that.
know,
Loves you.
dude. Every day in my DMs, like, swear to God.
Hey, that's the other guy. That's Dojo, not me. No. No, it was like I'm a fan of his art. I had it in mind. I think I remember Dillard saying something about like he was a fan of Ren and Stimpy at one point, and like I saw the Buckler, the Canadian Tussle video, which is hilarious. And I was like, I had that in the back of my mind when Justin pitched me this idea. I was like, see if you can get him, and boom, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I love drawing in that style. My favorite
Yeah.
style to draw.
Yeah, and it shows.
So wait a second. Did he come in time to hear me compare him to the his character to the Powder Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy?
That's where I got it from. That's what I got for the trailer that I did. I just took a picture of Powdered Toast Man, and I was like, okay, I'm
What
just gonna
is-
draw this as the buckler.
That's exactly what I said. When I saw the pictures and the images of your art, I'm like, damn, that looks like Powder Toast Man without the powder toasted head from Ren and Stimpy. So I was spot on with that.
Powdered toast man.
Exactly. I can't believe I nailed that one. All right, cool. A little bit of coaxing from Hojo, but I got that one down.
Yeah, when
Very
I was
cool.
on last time, you guys asked me, what's your favorite, your three artists or whatever, and I said John Crispolucci, and he's the creator of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
Right, but it
Right.
didn't click for me until I saw the art for this book tonight. Because talking with you last time, I don't think I put that connection together because I don't know that I knew the artist's name until you just said it. I just knew that
Right.
it looked very similar to Powder Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. That's all. That was the art that hit my brain from my pop culture knowledge.
which I'm glad they haven't canceled that show yet. Like, I mean, to where like they won't let children watch it because it was so funny.
They
Like,
just reissued it. It
oh,
was off the
great.
air for the longest time. They just reissued it.
Nice.
That show
And it's
is
still
one
in
of the
syndication.
I mean, dude, I can go on and on about that show. We used to always quote that when I was a kid. He was like, my magic nose goblins. Like boogers underneath of this fucking chair. They're all like, and like the close-ups of all the like the messed up stuff they were looking at was just great on that show.
Remember Nerve Endings? The fairy came in.
Oh, yeah.
With the tooth beaver.
Tooth beaver. Oh. Oh, and the socks, like going to like the magic, like the lost sock land or something.
Oh, Lost in Space or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
the
called.
Lost in Space. Yeah. They had the happy helmet.
Yep.
God.
Helmet.
God damn.
I can't believe we're reminiscing about Ren and Stimpy. How
I know,
funny.
I know.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I'm in my storage closet here, and I am actually very upset because I forgot my girlfriend was here while I was convalescing. I had neck surgery back in August, and my girlfriend came in from Peru to take care of me. She's an international artist in her own right, but she works in tapestries and yarn and wool. And she cleaned up my office, and I'm gonna open the camera and just show you guys what a shithole it still is. But this is my collection, so give me a second here and open it up. But
Wow.
this is the storage closet.
Man.
It's not a collection. That's just boxes.
Yeah, that's the sad part. That's the sad part. And it goes all the way back. Goes all the way back. And so I am in the middle of a divorce, and I am trying to get rid of a lot of this stuff. So actually, as a matter of fact, Madness Comic Networks and Madness Entertainment, we're going to be having an auction style podcast soon where we're going to be offering up some of my collection here into the podcast. But this is just a quick glimpse at
Madness.
some of my
My
stuff.
God.
Yeah.
You got to get in there with a
Yeah,
snow shovel and just
I know,
shovel it
I
all
know.
outside.
I know.
It looks like an episode of Hoarders.
Right,
You're gonna sell. You're gonna
Yeah,
sell
no
things like
shit.
one
I
one
almost
by
asked. I was like,
one.
"Are you sure this isn't your like your storage unit and not your closet?"
Yeah, no, I have a storage unit. I have 4 storage units, so this is nothing. But
Oh.
anybody
Yeah.
recognize this guy?
That giraffe
That-
is not a
That's
collectible.
Is that
Joffrey.
Jeffrey? Is that Jeffrey?
Yes, it is. It's Jeffrey the giraffe.
Hmm.
The first
That was on the front door of the Toys R Us store that I was friends with the manager. And the day they closed, he let me go in there and peel that off the door.
I thought you were gonna say like nick a bunch of toys.
I wish I
Oh.
could, but no, they were already gone. They already
Yeah,
had closed up.
liquidation.
They had already
That's
closed
right.
up. But I did get a couple of things. I do have a banner that says Toys R Us Express. And then I do have a sign. You know how they had the giant R that hung in the ceiling that was lit up? It's like 6 foot tall, circular, round, and it's the R with the star in it. I own one of those.
Oh, nice.
So
I'll be honest, dude. Toys R Us is for rich kids. I've been to Toys
Nah,
R Us like twice
yeah.
in my life.
Like I went to KB. I went to KB Toys, dog.
Toys R Us. Well, no, I was friendly with the KB toy people too.
Yeah.
But I mean, just so you guys get an idea. So this is part of my real collection. Oh, what did I do? This is just part of my collection and just some of the stuff that I've got. This is a desktop model that I helped design from Factory Collectibles LLC, and it lights up. And I helped design this puppy.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've got a lot of
Right on.
Batman collectibles. I mean, that's been my mainstay for 45 years.
Yeah.
Got me. I'm a sucker for dioramas. You got me.
I know.
Yeah, I've got some really cool stuff here. But we're not here to talk about my collection. We're here to talk about comics. So damn it,
Yeah.
let's get back into it.
We'll
sorry,
we'll do a
Christy.
show on your collection one day. Hey,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to take over. Go ahead.
also, yeah, damn, we looked at your toys for a while, didn't we?
Well, that's the show, everyone.
Yeah, right. Hey, I was wondering, so who got in touch with who first? Did you get in touch with Hojo first to write the story, Justin?
Yeah, originally I just sketched out a pencil guy with muscles on a lined piece of paper. I was thinking about the pencil down days where everybody, the people that were working for Marvel and DC artists were told to stop working on their projects, and everybody was speculating that they're going to go out of business or they're going to shut down the comic book part of DC Comics or Marvel. And a lot of indie folks poked fun at that. Because of all the woke stuff they've been shoving down everybody's throat. So they were kind of like asking for it. And I was just thinking about those days, and then I just thought about how I can make like maybe a character with that. And then I don't know, just drew like a pencil guy with muscles. And then I threw it in my DM group. And I believe Eric Hodson, this artist in our group,
Yeah, it was there.
He-
Yeah.
I asked him if he would give me a redo my sketch. And then he just came out with this really amazing sketch, which later on I made to the main cover. I had him finish it and then add a background to it. But then I hit up Hojo for the story. And I just basically just gave him like the
Because I didn't know
origin.
any of this shit. I didn't know anything about pencils down. Like there are a couple other things I was privy to that had happened recently, like certain artists and, things going on. But I had no idea any of that, but I just ran with it.
Yeah, it was a few years back, and I was just remembering about it, and I was thinking maybe a character would work for that, but how would I make a pencil character work with that storyline? Then I came up with that this artist is trying to get his revenge after he loses his job, that he tries to summon a demon, but the pencil rolls onto the board and it comes alive. So it's like it's pure satire, ridiculous origin story.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hojo took it from there, and we kind of just threw in a lot of lore from CG and indie comics and a lot of creators' IPs, and just try to have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it sounds fun, and it sounds like, the whole underlying theme, a lot of it is to make fun of woke. Am I right in that? Am I correct in feeding that back to you guys?
I'm a little bit like in the beginning. That's the catalyst, but then it just opens up the whole. I guess you would say that because it opens up the whole, like, the CG, the indie creator scene, to show that that's what you guys created. Like, which came first, like that monster or this monster? Like, you guys did it. You guys did it to yourselves, So, but nobody's perfect, Nobody is above mockery,
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah,
that's the thing too. I believe if mockery is done well and it's not mean-spirited and it makes people laugh, that everybody should just get in on the joke and there should be no offense taken.
Yep.
And actually, you should feel honored that people wanted to take the time to tell your fucking story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. I just thought it was a cool idea, and I was like, well, I'll just make it funny. So here we are.
It's
Hey,
just a good time.
don't you honestly think that you got to have a little bit of mean spirit in there for it to be actually funny and
Oh,
true?
man, I am the big one. I am an asshole by trade. Like, I should put it on my business card. I'm my
I
father's son. He was a professional. He was semi-professional pool player. Like, it comes with the territory. Like you have to be, and I was an only child, so you have to be a smart ass all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad used to say that would be called a shit tucker from the old school.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
So-
I think when things are biting and cutting, and you know that there's not just a kernel of truth to it, but a whole big
Mm-hmm.
popcorn bag of truth to it,
Yeah.
I think it works even better
Mm.
because it's genuine, right? Like you're lambasting or lampooning something.
Yeah. You don't want to half-ass
Because-
this.
Yeah, you don't want to half-ass it. You got to commit, you know?
Yeah, you got to commit to the bit, and that's what it is. It's the bit because at the end of the day, they're gonna go. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
they may not laugh, but the fact that literally everybody else is laughing.
Well,
there's no defense against that.
And also just the bite in the humor and everything. So I'm sure,
take your
Dillard,
medicine.
you're doing that visually. And I was wondering because a lot of our artists failed as caricature artists because they made their shit too offensive. I
Mhm.
wonder if you ever tried doing caricatures and people were like, no, because you were cartooning too much and being offensive.
Oh, I went through that just the other day. I
Did you?
got a night letter from Belmont telling me it's too offensive. It needs to be changed.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah, so we already went too far, I guess.
And then I'm like, what is this? I think he's talking about like a redraw, which is something I just don't do. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh. I really, really want to see that image.
Oh, maybe we can release a dirty version later on.
It's not even offensive.
I
Good
know.
Lord.
I know.
All right, guys. I'm done talking about all your drama. It's time for us to go into our segments and have some real fun. And Hojo,
Yeah.
stick around if you want to, but you're totally cool to leave because I thought you said
Yeah,
you
yeah. I
had like
gotta
30
drop off.
minutes.
I gotta get the hell
Yeah,
up.
get some sleep.
Yeah, man.
What?
Oh, yeah, I gotta get up
Yeah.
at 4, and then I gotta go coach a baseball game after my shift. So
No, this has been wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so
it's
much
good to be back. Yeah.
for
Yeah, thanks for
joining
hanging out.
us. And also it's cool that we got Dillard in the middle
Yeah, man.
and getting bookend
Yeah,
it
get to
that
got-
way. That
swap me
sounded
out. There you go.
that
You got
sounded way
Mythicals
too
3
sexual.
launching, right? You got Mythical 3
Mythicals
launching.
3 is live on Fun My Comic, and it's launched on Indiegogo tomorrow night. We're gonna do a little ninja launch. I'll send it out to the backers and the other people who signed up and the people on my mailing list. Might have a secret tier. So yeah, sign up if you want to go get some mythical action and back pencils down. I mean, go sign up now. I mean, from the sign up numbers that I've heard, those pencils are going fast. So get up on it.
Nice. All right. Good night, Hojo.
All right.
Joe, we will talk to you later.
Yep. All right. Dillard, Justin, see you guys. Chat.
Later,
Peace
man.
out.
Hey, you guys, and I've been a real jerk to the chat all night. I need to shout them out real quick before we go into the mansplain segment. I gotta say what's up to Vulcan Lives and George Washington X checking in at the very beginning, saying let's do this and being generally supportive. Tim Allen popped in and said, "Hey, any meat drinkers here?" Bat Sauce says, "Beep beep." And I'm just scrolling down. Levi Skeen checked in.
What's up, Levi?
Yeah, and Timothy Olsen, of course. I think he's mad at me.
Is he?
I need to double check. He had a real bad time on Creative Chaos because we put him in Conspiracy Corner and he didn't like it.
No, he didn't.
I
He came
know.
out-
I'm just
he had fun.
teasing.
Oh, all right. Don't make me feel bad.
Oh, I don't mean to make him feel bad. I'm an asshole. I can't help but be an asshole. Anyway.
It doesn't count if it's about Timothy Olsen.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Timothy Olsen is my new punching bag. Everyone. Just so you know. Anyway.
Punch away. Punch down.
Let's go into mansplain because I have a very pressing question.
Okay.
Except now that men won't mansplain to me, I'm realizing I don't know how to do anything.
We're back.
You find that clip.
On YouTube. Yeah. You can find everything on YouTube.
I'm sorry, I'm all sunburnt. My brain is fried. I was building a new chicken coop today, all day long.
Oh, how many chickens do you have?
23.
Cool.
23
Sounds
hens
fun.
and 4 roosters. But their chicken coop fell apart. Like it was, I had like baling wire, like holding it together, and all of a sudden the nesting boxes just dropped out of it. And I was like, oh, it's time for a new one. It's been 10 years.
I didn't know you had chickens.
Oh yeah, I got lots of chicken. They're great.
I got a cat. That's about it. And a fish. A
Cats
talking
don't give
fish.
you eggs.
I have a cat, a dog, and a turtle.
I got a talking
wait.
goldfish.
Is his name Nemo by any chance?
No, he like goes up to the top of the water of the aquarium and like pops his lips and makes like a popping noise when he's hungry. So it'll be around noon or whatever when I feed him, and if if it's a little bit past noon or whatever his time to feed, he'll start like going crazy and just go up to the top of the water and start like making these noises with his mouth, like at the surface. It's weird.
That is weird. Dude, the goldfish
That's
died.
cool.
My daughter, I gave my daughter some goldfish as a reward for getting student of the month, and we left them in the garage, and it got 118 degrees.
Oh.
And
You cooked your goldfish.
They just died. But
Yeah,
they
they're
were
not
in
tropical.
water. They were swimming. They should have been fine.
Well, goldfish are notoriously the pet that, you buy to die basically immediately. Everybody kills goldfish.
I don't even feel bad about it either.
Yeah, don't feel bad about it. Okay, I'm done with Mansplain Corner. We just talked about pets. We're gonna go to the Wheel of Conspiracy because
Are we low on time?
uh-huh.
Are we?
Wait. Is
We
Mansplain your
can go
favorite
into the
segment?
second hour, but we thought you guys had, things to take care of. We keep the show to between 1 hour and an hour and a half. If we have to, we go to the second hour. But that's up to you guys and what your capabilities are.
Hey, it
Isn't
is
that
what it
wheel?
is.
I think Dillard wants to stay out of Conspiracy Corner.
I love conspiracies. That's what I'm all about.
Oh, dude. See, I think we're just going to have more fun in Conspiracy Corner than we will in Mansplain. So I'm done. I'm done with Mansplain. Let's go to Wheel of Conspiracy because Levi Skeen told me in the man cave stream that he needed Justin to go straight to the Wheel of Conspiracy. He doesn't get to choose. So let's get into Conspiracy Corner and we're going to spin the wheel.
I wanna live with a conspiracy girl. I could be prepping the rest of my life with a conspiracy girl.
Those weren't aliens.
Here we are in Conspiracy Corner. Oh, I forgot my tinfoil hat.
You're talking
is
to
what-
a man who owns a Faraday cage.
Very nice. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna land on Faraday cage on the wheel. I don't think it's on there. So you probably won't be able to talk about it. But this is how I'm gonna run the wheel tonight because I don't know how big of a conspiracy theorist you are though, but you are John, but I know Justin's kind of a big one. So he actually is going to control the wheel and you're going to be forced to talk about whatever subject we land on. And Justin, how the wheel works is you get 3 spins. You can stop on the first topic and we'll discuss it. Or if you don't like it, you have 2 more spins, but on the 3rd spin, you're stuck with that. Got it?
Yep. Last time I only got 1 spin.
Well, I changed the rules.
Oh. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's spin the wheel. Legacy Media.
Spin it again.
Okay, that's boring. Because that sounds like you have to talk about the news.
What the hell?
Free spin, free spin,
Hint, 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 hint.
free spin. Occult knowledge.
No. I get 3, right?
Well, that was a free spin, but yes, this is. Wait, hold on. He only spun it once. No, wait, 1, 2.
This is
I
the
don't know.
second.
Batman, were you keeping track?
If the second one was a free spin, then yeah, he gets 1 more spin.
He has 1 more to go.
Only 1 more, not 2 more. Okay. Okay, so you're stuck with this spin, this next
All right.
one. Dude! Dude. I think the CIA is controlling our wheel.
It's a
Damn
conspiracy
it.
for your
Spin it.
wheel.
Spin it 1 more time, Cause. I would freak out if it lands on Legacy Media again.
Oh, fluoride in the water.
That's what you're stuck with.
Lowers your IQ. But they say that it's supposed to strengthen your teeth.
That's basically why they did it, right? I mean, that's the propaganda. Lie out there.
Well, supposedly it's like a byproduct of manufacturing, and they want it instead. It's like a toxin to bury or whatever, so they just put it in small amounts in the toothpaste to poison the masses.
Well, my whole question with the whole water thing, the best argument against it that I've seen, for, oh, it's good for everybody's health, so we're going to put it in the water supply. The most no-brain everybody should understand is like, so you just put it in the water system without knowing who's drinking it, elderly, children, and the same dose for everybody, but not the same dose because not everybody's drinking the same amount of water is going to affect everybody the exact same way and be a positive. Right? I mean,
I'll
isn't
be
it
honest,
common sense to be like,
I'm very, very against people making decisions for me.
that too?
It's like, is fluoride, is this supposed to be something that no matter who you are or whatever, whatever genes you have or whatever age you are in life, that it's supposed to be beneficial for everybody, hands down?
Right. Exactly. Just every single living human being.
Like, do
and
I have to
pet.
go out now and look up the table for fluoride to see maybe I want to do some, illegal drugs on my off time? Maybe I want to go smoke some peyote or something. Do I have to now find out if I'm going to have an adverse reaction because of all the goddamn fluoride I'm intaking?
Very good point. Cause, can you bring your wisdom back up on the screen again? I wanted to read that out loud.
Like,
Because
I
John
don't-
was freaking out. So
Wait,
He
did you hear
said-
a conspiracy about on the toothpaste tubes? There's different colors. If you notice, you look at your toothpaste tube, there'd be like a red stripe. Sometimes it's like a different color.
Oh, yes.
Some say that it's one of them's like got more than another or something like that. There's a conspiracy about the color codes bars on the toothpaste.
Yes. And then also, Cause says they put fluoride in the water because they are forced to take lead out of paint and gasoline.
Maybe.
It's a waste product.
No, they're saying what he's saying is that they're trying to kill you. And because too many people got on their high horse and made the decision for me that I can't use lead in my paint anymore, even though that first lead paint jobs last 30 years.
So
that's my problem. All of a sudden, I need to have my hand held while I cross the street. Why? Why, Justin?
The way it is.
And I want to just say that if you still have the ability to have lead paint, you would need a Faraday cage because the lead would protect you.
That's
which
right.
is why they made you get everything they want. No longer good for you. It was fire retardant. If it used properly, you put it in the wall behind something, you're not breathing it. But of course, they had to take asbestos out of off the marketplace as well. So no lead in paint and no asbestos in your homes.
No asbestos in your home, no
Just think,
lead in your
how-
paint, fluoride in your water, seat belts in your cars, kids riding around with helmets on when they're bicycles like they're disabled.
Exactly.
You know-
Nightmare.
Exactly. Just think, if all the houses in Hawaii had asbestos in them, they wouldn't have all gone up flash plane with the dew that hit them.
They changed the law yet again in California. And coming the next year, we're no longer going to have any plastic bags, period.
Oh, dude, check
Now
this
I'm
out.
going to be forced to like work. I'm going to have to get one of those things to work out my grip so I can roll the paper bag up and carry it with a death grip because it's not, they're not going to have handles. Plastic bags are the best thing since sliced bread. They're getting rid of plastic bags for the regular Joe Schmo like me.
Right. Yeah, they want you carrying them out, carrying your groceries out in your arms or in those canvas bags. That's
Yeah, they want everybody walking around with bare feet. A bunch of
Hey,
don't wash your hands too vigorously. You don't want to destroy those microbes.
now,
Why do you
John,
think
you had
you're the
mentioned
Five
and
minutes if it's
this.
in a city? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Okay.
step on you.
Oh, John, you had mentioned that, they want to kill you. And that is basically my very underlying, like that, this is what's going on here. They want to kill you, whoever they are,
Bill
right?
Gates.
Working alone.
Of course not.
No.
He's just part of it.
Part of the legacy media, which is what I really want to talk about.
That was
No,
so
this is the
weird.
thing. I don't think they're out. What they're out to do is they're out to cull the herd of people that get fed up and want to do something about it.
Yeah.
So what they do is they put these laws, these insufferable laws out to see who's going to act up, and then they get rid of them. They want a population, but they want a docile population that's going to do what they're told.
Yeah.
You see, I don't know if you've ever gone down the rabbit hole of watching videos on YouTube of illegal arrests.
Are you talking
Cops-
about the
Cops abusing their powers.
Yes, it's the First Amendment auditors that go out and put themselves out there to.
Oh yeah, I don't really like those guys too much. I'm just talking about watching videos of cops overstepping their
Yeah, I have
their,
seen
their
those.
bounds. And there's nothing in the world to me more infuriating, right?
Mhm.
Because like if you're gonna sit here and tell me that like you know that I'm not breaking the law, but you under threat of violence are going to make me pay you money anyway.
Or worse.
You're stealing from me. So now the threat of violence is back on you.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I actually had my very own experience of being illegally arrested and basically kidnapped and put in a cell with a crackhead who assaulted me. And it was really, really shitty over not wearing a mask. So that sucked. I have been really kind of shitty about
because the
policing
thing
these
is,
days.
people will tell you, they'll tell you to your face, they'll tell you, even people, these so-called conservatives will tell you, well, you pick your battles, live to fight another day. No, you're not living to fight another day. You're living to run away another day. You're living so that you can be humiliated another day. You're not living to fight another day. When is that fight ever going to come? With that attitude, it never is.
Very good points.
I was falsely arrested once when I was like 16. We used to cause trouble at the mall, and this security guard didn't like us. And what happened was he made up a story and said that I mooned him. Yeah, and then they put me in cuffs and they brought me to jail.
Jeez.
And I was stuck in a room for like 3 hours or so, handcuffed to like a little pipe in this little room, and I didn't do anything. And I got kicked out of the mall for like a year or two.
Yep, just to be intimidated.
Just because he didn't like me, so he made up the whole story. I got what they call a CD or something, where if you're good for 6 months, the charges were dropped. But still, I was arrested and put into a room and for a few hours for something I didn't do.
Jerks.
And you have all these little things that happen, and you never ever hear about anything good or substantial changing. Whenever there's a new law or something, whatever, it's never a benefit, and it's always something stupid that nobody cares about, way out of the way, and it's meant to just irritate you in the back of your skull. You know what I mean? Like it makes you want to just fucking kick something out of a window.
It literally is like they love knowing the people who feel the screws of bureaucracy and basically,
and they want those people gone. They want them to either
snap.
Leave. They want them to leave, or they want them to snap so that they can take you out.
Yep.
Which is why you need friends and family.
They got a new law here starting January 1st. You can't have a cell phone in your hand while you're driving. You can get a ticket now.
Yeah.
Where are you again?
I'm in Denver, Colorado. We also don't have plastic bags here. We have to bring our own bags. And you have to bag your own groceries now too. No one bags your shit anymore. That's like a old pastime now. Nobody. You gotta bring your own bag and then pack it up yourself and pay.
Jeez.
So it's just crazy. I don't like to go to those self checkouts. I just don't like them at all.
Now, like, what if they said, right? Okay, we're getting rid of. We're not going to bag your groceries anymore, and you're going to self checkout. And because of this, everything now is 20% cheaper.
Oh,
I would say I don't like that, but it sounds fair. But it never comes with any sort of give. It's always just take. It's taking some sort of either something that you're used to, you know what I mean? Something that you're familiar with and it's easy to use, like gas stoves, right? And it's making you make a change with no give. It's always just take. It cannot be coincidence. It's purposeful.
Yeah. It's interesting when you count all the ways we're leeched on.
Right?
Do
you remember
citizens.
there was this flu going around a while back. And during this flu, they had all these they call it the Summer of Love, which are riots. And there was a bunch of people saying, well, try that in a small town. Right? They were saying ridiculous things like, well, don't wake the sleeping giant. Right.
Okay.
Sleeping giant died in his sleep. They went to small towns. They went door to door. They went to neighborhoods. They went to apartments. Nobody did a damn thing. Nobody got fed up. Nobody said enough. Didn't happen. Did not happen.
No. Now let me ask you this. So when COVID started, how were you? Were you already a conspiracy theorist? And
Yes.
kind of were like, oh, dude, no, fuck this entire thing. No, fuck this, the entire thing. And
Yeah.
and
Well, the thing is,
and
I
you-
became a conspiracy theorist. I was always on the fence, but I fell off completely into conspiracy theory when Trump got elected.
Okay.
Because I was told by every single member of the legacy media and new media that Trump had a snowball's chance in hell. That
Right.
he was so behind in every poll, and even as the election was happening, that he was already declared loser
Right.
by a landslide.
Uh-huh. So that turned you into a conspiracy
And then
theorist?
he won, which I mean, thinking about it logically, right? This meant that every single news station was lying to me. Every single one.
Yeah.
Lying.
That's huge.
It's huge. It did it for me.
Right. And then you find out eventually that Obama revoked the whole propaganda being illegal law. He rescinded that law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the JFK assassination was my first conspiracy theory.
Now, how long ago did you come across that?
Oh, very young age. Even our teachers were talking about it when we were like in junior high school, or sophomores even. We had a couple. The teacher, was big. He was a big. I don't know what you want to call it, but he's really deep into the whole assassination, and he did like a 2-class series to us about his theories and everything like that. There's 2 shooters or whatever. One popped out of the sewer or whatever it was. But the babushka lady who was
Hey man, you had
grandma.
a cool teacher. The
Yeah.
only teacher that I had that was super into his stuff, I had a history teacher who was really into like the Oregon Trail and like boll weevils and grain weevils, and he brought in like the grain they used to have on the trail, and these are the pests that would get into the grain. Oh, gee whiz.
No, he was a JFK assassination expert, I guess you can call him. His name was Mr. Tochi. He was our history teacher, and he was a cool dude.
Sounds like a cool dude.
You know what, Justin? You need to give more details in your stories.
More details.
Yeah. Now I want to know all about this teacher, your conspiracy theory teacher, and how
Let me
the
just watch
kids
some
reacted.
videos and what he thought happened. Everybody now I think believes it's it's an inside job.
It's kind of common knowledge. It's like mainstream conspiracy theory.
And if Trump,
there's actually a really good documentary. I don't remember who put it on, but one of our podcast fellow buddies here on Build showed it this past weekend, and it broke down the entire shooting of JFK and how there wasn't just 2 or 3 or 4 shooters, but there were actually 7 shooters, and they had them at different angles along the way, and how they had to bribe certain people and pay off certain people. And it wasn't even JFK's body that they had originally viewed. It was actually a police officer named Tibbet, and they used to call him JFK because he looked like a slightly younger version of JFK. so it wasn't even his body that they put in the coffin originally when they brought him over. It was an
Crazy.
amazing documentary. I wish I could find out exactly who put it on and find out where it was from. But if I dig it up, I will send you the links, Justin, for sure. Your mind will be blown by how they broke it down so intently. It was amazing.
Cool.
And you guys want to get your mind blown? Go on YouTube and search up a guy named Chester C. Busby III. And he's a small-time YouTuber. Get a hold of
Okay.
him.
I was just on his show.
Yeah, get a hold of him and get into a back room with him.
What does he talk about? All things conspiracy or?
Oh no. Denial of genocides.
I
And
see.
this guy is a treasure trove, a wealth of knowledge. In his real life, he actually owns a school in Japan. He's an American who owns a school in Japan. And he does, on the side, he has a degree in a doctorate in ancient languages, and he does translations. That's kind of his job. He has like 2 jobs. But his real passion is alternative history. That guy is fantastic. Like, get into a back room and talk to Chester. This guy is great.
Yeah, I was just on the show
What?
for Drawn and Quartered, and he mentioned you. He said that he had your artwork on his wall, and that
Oh,
it was
that's
next
cool.
to Stan Lee, and that you should be honored.
Wow.
I am honored. He sent me a picture showing me it on his wall.
That's so cool.
It's so great. He has like a bunch of pictures of his family, his cousins, his relatives, and a drawing that I did.
That's cute. Aw. All right. Well, hey guys, it is Halloween, and we did this read last week, but I really was excited to have a couple of guys here to do it with me and Batman. And I think it's time to go and be branded. Both of you need a rebranding of Flip City. So we're going to read Woke World Halloween, and we're going to bring that up. All right. So here we go. We've got the cast of characters. From left to right, we've got Ma'am, then Ma'am's daughter son Norm, daughter Norma? Anyway, Norm, it's Norm. And Dodd over there on the right, and then we have Trampa. And I was practicing a funny Trampa voice this week, and so I'm going to take that role. And I'm thinking each of you should play either Ma'am or Dodd. Just think of what kind of voice that character might have.
And I played
Yeah.
Dodd last time.
Did you?
Did you have that character before?
Yes, I have done a read with these characters before.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think he did Dodd. So let him play Ma'am.
Ma'am?
All right, I'll be done.
Oh, dude, actually, you have a really great voice for Dodd. However you want to do, even your regular talking voice. Oh, and the trick-or-treaters, would you mind taking those again?
Yes,
Batman?
that's fine. Yes, no problem.
All right, cool. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. A sinister billionaire summons a satanic army of rapey zombies, and he's hell-bent on using them to storm the U.S. border. It's Attack of the Nasty Old Fart.
I can't see it.
Oh, do you have Cosmic Grandpa's screen pinned?
No.
Oh.
Probably why I can't see it.
Oh, way to ruin the bit, Justin.
Is it fixed?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm the guy on the screen. Like, am I a vampire?
No, you're the purple haired one, right? You're Dodd.
No, I'm ma'am.
Oh,
Thought I
well,
was ma'am.
That's ma'am talking, isn't it?
it's the one with the purple hair.
Yeah, that's ma'am.
I always get them mixed up.
Doesn't
All
the
right.
TV go first?
Yeah, I read
Oh,
it.
you're- Oh,
Yeah.
man. All right. Boring. I got a playlist of really scary movies while we wait to treat our treaters. God's not dead. God's not dead.
Seriously.
Dude, and some Kevin Sorbo flicks. Scary stuff. I'm getting chills already.
Oh, I thought you Gerkses were going out tonight.
Your dad wants to go peacefully protesting and knocking over some statues, but I told him, all you gotta slaver ones are long gone.
Nice costume, Trampa. Costume? Right. Because it's Halloween.
Norma, you can't answer the door without a costume. Here's your fairy princess costume.
It's Norm, and I don't want to answer the door. I don't want to be seen at all.
Funny story, Norma. Did you know that you were actually conceived on Halloween?
Yeah, tell him every last detail.
It was a rainy night. We were in the back seat on my 2013 Kia Rio. Things were getting hot and heavy. Then I took my finger
I don't want to hear this.
and I dialed the fertility clinic, and they did all the heavy lifting, if you know what I mean. True story. I have no clue what happened next, but always trust the science, Norma. Always.
I can't wait to see what kind of sexy costumes these little degenerates cooked up this year.
Okay, cool your jets, old Tran. This isn't a preschool playground.
You know, Halloween is the only holiday that hasn't been officially canceled, but we can still fix that.
But you love Halloween.
Ah, but I loves canceling stuffs more. Remember when tricks were still legal? That was mean.
And you are supposed to be.
Scary? Send this one to the gulag. Get the guillotine.
It's in the basement.
I'm a landlord. That's you first, Dillard.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
not right. That's not how comics work.
I know. I know.
Yeah. And
These are
who do
pretty
we
old.
have here?
I'm the My Pillow guy.
So that was mine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I hadn't been hearing you.
Oh, I just did a clover leaf. Sorry, I missed two lines. Sorry.
Let's start at the top. Go ahead.
I'm the
Yeah.
pillow guy.
I don't know how you guys are so into comics and nobody knows how to read.
Go ahead.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
me talking or is that the other one?
No, you're the last one. Yeah.
Eek! You win Halloween. Ah, there might be some drugs in there.
Got you, you little.
Batman, it's you.
I'm muted, damn it. I just said it 3 times. Thanks for the booster, mister. Now I have 8 times the protection. Woo!
Oh, well, the buds will sprout. He'll figure it out then.
Oh, he gave him a shot of hormones.
Champa, that was an expensive treat to be handed out to strangers, and I'm sure Norma would like a treat too.
Oh, no. Get the hells away from me.
Aha, you can run, but you can't hide from your true self.
Thank you guys for providing voices for a very woke world Halloween. I tried singing last time, but it was off. Because there's a little song there.
I saw it
Why didn't you sing it?
because of the third line. It's off.
I know.
It's
I know. It makes it a little more difficult.
not
Anyway,
perfect, and when it's not
It's not-
perfect, I don't perform. I got artistic impotence.
Artistic block.
Yeah, that's better.
well, you were free to change that line to any line you like.
Look, I'm an artist, not a writer. Okay.
All right. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up because I need to get over to the Salty and Savage show here in a little bit. It's been so fantastic hanging out with you guys tonight. And something I'm going to invite you right now. I was going to save this for the very, very end. But next week, we're having a Halloween party because it's on a Thursday. And I have an invitation to all Creative Chaos viewers along with Dillard and Justin. If you guys would like to attend my party, I will happily send you a link. We'll be telling spooky real life stories and then do a couple of Halloween reads with a group. It should be fun.
Nice.
Scary.
Okay,
It
listen,
will
I
be.
gotta turn-
And blood.
Blood
I
too.
gotta
My
take-
God.
I gotta turn in
Batman,
real
go.
quick. Cosmic
Yeah, go.
Grandpa, can you please make sure you set a raid for Madness Comic Networks? I just had Doc hit me up. I don't think he realized he
I'll
needed
have-
to
I'll
hit
have-
you.
uh,
I don't have control.
No, I'll have to set it up. It's not a
Okay.
problem. I will definitely do that.
Thank you. Yeah, they're live now, so he wanted me to say something, so I had to chime in.
Yes.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This was fun. I appreciate you guys.
No, thank you.
Whoa, God, Lord.
Thank you.
You know what?
And hopefully get you guys on the Halloween special too. You guys will come out and party with us.
Yeah, it's
got-
also a costume party, so you can only come if you have some kind of something. You have to come in costume. Sorry.
I think
Stipulations.
Justin's
Yeah.
coming as Dodd. Justin's coming as Dodd.
He should. He almost looks like Dodd. You just
He
have to
almost
like
looks
put a
like
little
Dodd.
purple on the edges. Anyway, okay, I'm setting a raid. Hey, while I do that, Batman, why don't you tell everybody where to find you first?
Well, thank you, my dear. Yes. So you can find Cosmic Grandpa, our producer, our Wizard of Oz here, and myself on Three Beermen every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Big Apple time. That's 4 o'clock avocado time and 6 o'clock barbecue time. And of course, then there's Central time. But come and join us and have some fun. We do have fun. we party hardy, and we talk about beer, pop culture, and technology. And then Monday nights, you can catch me on with Zombie and Dustin from the Geek Men of Thunder Nerds. Geek Men, Cosmic, help me out here.
Geek Men and Masters of the Thunder Nerds. And Bruce, you forgot to mention that our guest.
Oh my God, whose
on
voice
Three
is
Beer
that?
Men
Why
this
hasn't
week-
this person been talking the whole time?
Bruce, you forgot to mention that this week our special guest on Three Beer Men is going to be Aaron Moriarty.
Oh, nice. Love
Yes,
Aaron.
a good friend of mine from the Foxhole and YouTube. He talks about a lot of conspiracy stuff, but he's a very interesting guy because he not only is he big on aliens, but he's also a designer and creator of toys. Is a world-renowned toy designer.
And also a wonderful
Elvis
Elvis Presley impersonator. And he's got
There you
great
go.
hair.
Yes,
I
he
love
does.
Aaron.
Got great hair. He's got Elvis
And
hair.
I was laughing when you guys were talking about mockery earlier because of the shirt that I was wearing. Potentially offensive mockery.
Yep. That's a good one. I love it. Yeah. Oh, anyway, so I don't think we've asked since the beginning. If you guys enjoyed this show, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And also check out Flip City Magazine. I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. I started closing out before I asked you guys where to find you. Why don't you
Okay,
go,
well,
Justin?
You can find me.
Oh.
Who's going first? Me?
Yeah.
I paused. I gave you a second. You didn't. So I went.
You find me on Twitter, X, Justin_Belmont. We also do a show called The Man Cave on Thursdays. We're going to be doing a Halloween special as well this week. I don't know what the hell I'm going to be. I'm going to have to go get a last minute costume or something. And
Dude, you can always find a costume laying around in your house. You know.
I was like, guy, that's the same one I usually wear. It's like a prison orange uniform.
Just tape the pokey part to the back of the head, and you can wear your white outfit. You know, you'd be a ghost.
Oh. Yeah, I can get a sheet and cut some eyes out.
Oh, that's right. And also on the Man Cave, I will be there on Halloween as well. That's the exciting day. So I hope you
But you guys aren't going to be giving no candy to trick-or-treaters on Halloween.
Oh,
Nobody knocks on my door.
Yeah, well, same thing here. Where I live, because it's mountainous, there's no trick-or-treating in neighborhoods. They do it like downtown or trunk retreats, because it's not like trick-or-treating in a regular neighborhood.
No, I'm on the third floor, so no one knocks on my door. I think we have one door knock in like 7-8 years.
Dude, I just put on Hocus Pocus, and then like all night long, I'm just like, I'm basically just leaning against the wall because it's a constant parade of just great costumes. I throw out candy.
I love it. Well, see, my brother lives in Riverside in one of those neighborhoods that is really highly trafficked. So I have, that's usually where I go for Halloween. And he invited me to come down because I haven't gone in the last few years because I have an adult daughter now. And he invited me to come to his house. And I was kind of sad because I'm like, oh, no, I'm actually doing an event online. But now I'm sad because I won't see all those cute costumes.
Oh, it's great. And right now my kids are like 3 and 6. So they're heavy into it right now. They got 2 costumes apiece and they got plans.
Oh, you're going to hit up the good houses that have like full candy bars.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are always fun. Wow, I can't believe it. Halloween is only 1 week away, and then after that, we're like right into the rest of the holiday season.
I'm going to be Gomez Adams.
So cute.
Finally, because Luis Guzman now plays Gomez Adams, I'm going to be a better looking Gomez than the official Gomez.
All right. Well, if you find a moment for you to pop your head in, even though you're spending it with your family, but if you want to, I will make sure you have a link And you can pop in and say hello at some point if you're available.
Question. To pull off the Gomez Adams,
Yeah.
should I shave my beard and just leave my mustache?
Yes.
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 Real tidy.
Yes. Make it.
You want to do
I
it
think
right.
I think you'll make an amazing Gomez Adams.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
All right, cool. Yay! Awesome. Yeah, so also you guys, we have a funding campaign that is live right now on fundmycomic.com. If you follow that up with a /FlipCity23, it's gonna get you right to our current campaign. And I keep over scrolling. Cool. I thank so much my co-host Batman and producer Cosmic Grandpa for making it super fun for me to be able to stream and not talk when I don't feel like talking. I appreciate it. You guys come back next week for the Halloween party, and I think we're out. We're good to go. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.
Well, you can find me.
Oh, wait, shit.
Forgot about Dillard.
You guys, I'm obviously really tired tonight.
Just look for me at Dillard Draws. That's all you get.
Yeah, and we're launching Pencils Down October 29th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Katie Did's channel. I'm also going to be simulcasting on my channel, Belmont Press Comics. And it's going to be a good time. And first 100 backers who buy or back a physical tier will get an engraved pencil. It says Pencils Down on it. And that's about it.
Okay,
Ooh.
Dillard, tell everybody where to find you.
Yeah, where are you?
Hi, I'm John Dillard. I'm an artist locally. You can find me in all the social media platforms, ArtStation, Twitter, Facebook, under the name Dillard Draws. And if you would, stop by my YouTube channel. It's also called Dillard Draws. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Thanks.
Actually, and I have to add on to that, Dillard's Am I the Asshole panel show is probably one of my favorite panel shows I've ever seen.
That's
very
coming
funny.
back. My voice is coming back, and it'll be back on Monday.
Woohoo! Awesome. Yeah, everybody check out John's YouTube page and Twitter. It seems like that's the two places you're most active, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then we'll see you guys next week. I'm so sorry that I cut you off like 5 times. I love you.
My name is Bigfoot. I fly a spaceship. You might not see me unless you're patient. Yeah, catch me in my saucer. Yeah, catch me in my UFO. Baby, I'm a monster. Yeah, maybe you don't know. My name is Skunk Ape. I smell like bad stuff. Except on Sundays, I work at NASA. Yeah, catch me in my saucer. Yeah, catch me in my UFO. Baby, I'm a monster. Yeah, maybe you don't know. My name is Sasquatch. I'm still on my space. And when I blast off, I transcend time, space. Yeah, catch me in my saucer. Yeah, catch me in my UFO. Baby, I'm a monster. Yeah, maybe you don't know.
What about the youth today? What about drugs today? What about corruption of the morals of our youth. The CIA is the biggest drug dealer in America, has been for years. You want documentation on drugs being flown in plastic bags in the body cavities of the dead GI? Look at Time Magazine, January 1, 1970. What's going on in America today? Their plot, their plan, their conspiracy remains invisible. The Black Rose is the code word for this. It's a clandestine group of U.S. government operatives, primarily the CIA, which has for many years run illegal drugs and arms operations in both Southeast Asia via the Golden Triangle and the Middle East via the Golden Crescent, funded by the British socialist-based Russell Trust drug cartel. The Black Rose's current chairman and co-founder is an individual known as the White Rose, or GHWB, a known bisexual pedophile and CFR, Council on Foreign Relations conspirator. These are the people that run the world. These are the Illuminati. Very simple.